When I wake, fumble and twist till the truth starts to click. There's so much space in this bed. Sheets go for miles, dreams of your smile. I don't wanna be just a memory, and I don't wanna feel your wings break free, because without you I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be strong now, I gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough, my time is up, you're over it, 'cause I think I might do anything for you. I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough, my time is up, you're over it, 'cause I think I might do anything for you. If you just let me, if you just let me, if you just let me, just let me. Taste of your lips is still fresh, and the smell of your sin. How could I forget your words? How they cut me to shreds. And to tell you the truth, every piece is for you. I don't wanna be just a memory, and I don't wanna feel your wings break free, because without you I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be strong now, I gotta Environmental Attraction Band 2.0, y'all. Also known as M.A.B 2.0. I'm Miss Justice J, y'all. Yeah.
the crank on it for Capri. Bitch crash. Right. I always season it down, y'all. Yeah! Can't buy this stuff. I can't buy this girl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed to have M.A.B 2.0 live in studio with us. BJ, introduce yourself. I know you don't need an introduction, but introduce yourself.
Guess they call me BJ.
You guess?
The animal trainer, crank train conductor, everything. You know, I'm here, y'all. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. Beautiful.
Seat Pleasant's own.
Yes, the mayor. Mayor of Seat Pleasant. That's me.
The Candy Shack kids. How long have you been in go-go? I know you hate this question, but how long have you been in go-go?
Like 20 plus years, 20 something, 20 in tax, somewhere in that area.
Okay, 20 in tax. And
Yeah.
what made you fall in love with the culture?
Man, when I first heard it, I was like, I'm one of the late bloomers. You know, I wasn't, really like the go-go thing. I was block guy. So, but when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, I want to do this. I knew instantly I wanted to do it. So, like some people, it's kind of different from me because I never went to a go-go before I was in a go-go band. I was in a go-go band, then I started going to go-go's. So I just heard the sound and it was like, this it. This what I'm going to do. And we started a band. We was 15, 14 years old. So it was a little different back then, but I fell in love with it the first time I heard it.
What made you fall in love? Like you said, the first time you heard it, you fell in love. But what about it just...
The sound, the uniqueness of it, the live instruments, the way how they can bring things to reality. Like I can think it and go-go can play it and make whatever I'm thinking, they can make it musical. That's kind of like what made me gravitate to it. And I think go-go the only music that really can do that to me because it's definitely special. So I think the live part of it is what really got me. I love to see live people, not tracks and loops, and we got real drummers and keyboards and bass, and so it's just the live feel of it, what I like.
The energy.
Yes.
So, first I have to definitely say, rest in peace, Bamzilla.
Yes.
The homie. He was a major part of your sound.
Right.
How do you transition after a loss like that?
Everybody that plays drums in this band, you have to study the way how he played. He was definitely the sound, and people used to always ask me, how can you change so many band members and y'all still sound like M.A.B? Because you definitely have to play exactly the way how he plays. And I think about him every day. That was my right-hand man. We created the whole sound of what we do today.
That was the homie. Going back to the Bamzilla era, that was also the Mad Chef days.
Oh, my goodness.
The angry cook is what I used to call him.
Yeah.
That is when I really feel like up-and-coming bands that were not the top ones, that are still the top ones now, respectfully,
Right.
really had a shot, really had a chance. Y'all were cranking, y'all were everywhere. Neon, Hot Shops, Millennium, like, I could do this all day.
Yep. You hip.
What's the difference between then and now?
The opportunity is different. Back then, man, it was really based on if you sound well, you played. Now it's a lot of more inside things. You got to sound well. You got to pull a crowd. You got to be able to sell tickets. You got to be able to promote. It's a lot of things. Like back then, coming up, if you sound well to be on the show, you played everywhere. So it's just the dynamics of the go-go has changed totally.
But if you think back to those days, you already promoted because you were out passing out flyers.
Yep.
Your band members were out on the block passing out flyers.
Every day.
Any of the girls that they talked to, hey, meet me at the go-go, bring your girls. So you were already prepared for where we are right now.
Yeah.
Those shows used to be so amazing at the Mad Chef. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bands, 12-hour shows, even leading up to the CFE.
Yep.
And then the dynamic shifts and things change. And the shows start slowing up. Mm-hmm. How do you function through that? Because I know you love this.
Yeah. Man, well, 2020 was it was the most boringest year ever, and we just tried to get in wherever we fit in, and I think like a lot of different platforms opened up because of the pandemic. Like, I don't think that nobody was really live streaming like that and doing certain things. Well, Capri, you before your turn. That was something different. So I think that now that we really became accustomed to it, it's like almost like natural for us to come and do this and live streaming and stuff. I really think that the pandemic really brought the hustle out of a lot of us.
Man,
I swear it did.
2020 was clear vision. It showed you who was really for this and who really wasn't. Because a lot of bands have survived, but they've also, the face of the band, members of the band have changed several times since COVID started. Why do you think that is?
A lot of these people, some people, this their livelihood. And I mean, when you messing up their money, things get a little funny, and it wasn't no fault of ours. You know, we didn't want the pandemic to happen. It just happened, and you know, some people they're just gonna go wherever they can because they looking for whatever to do whatever. So, pretty much it's been tough. It's been tough on my band and everything, but I do try to take care of them as best as I can. That's why I was probably one of the bands that stayed afloat. And, you know, we got to sort them out now because if you just in this for one thing, this music we love so much, I think you're in the wrong business.
All right, so for those of y'all who follow this gentleman, you have seen legendary videos or lives of him in the barbershop arguing about being a legend. Explain why those arguments are so heated and passionate for you, because like I've seen you get to the point where you're standing up, and I know what that means.
I just feel like being a legend is what you done. It's what you done, like your body of work that you done through the years. And like I said, I got 20-something years in. Probably not a household name to everybody, but if you're in go-go, you definitely know who I am. Or you don't cross my path, or you don't heard about my band or something. But that's really all I'm working on now is my legacy at this point, because they re-sparked me into doing this. I think I'm older than all of them in this band, but you know, they made me want to come back and try it one more time and just try to keep pushing. As long as people keep liking the music, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Speaking of liking the music, what is next for M.A.B 2.0?
Man, I said 20-something years, something I ain't proud about. I never did an album, and it's definitely time.
Do you want me to scream at you?
Yeah, everybody been on me. I understand. I just been. It was kind of like different back then when you first started playing, and you was more so chasing the money instead of the opportunity. And Chuck Brown used to always tell me that, like, never chase the money, chase the opportunity. I was young, I ain't want to hear that. I want the money. You know what I'm saying? But if I was smart like he was, I would have been doing albums. I'd have been doing records, something that I could be standing on right now, even with the pandemic. But I got y'all. But I'm going to give y'all 20 years of what y'all deserve, so it's going to definitely be some serious crank.
So it's like the best of M.A.B and M.A.B 2.0.
It's going to be
That's
the
all I need
best
to know.
of it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's all I need to know.
I got you. I even got some stuff with Bam on it, so yeah.
Don't do that to my soul.
I'm
definitely
definitely gonna do it for my man, because we started this, man, and beating on cars and stuff. We ain't had no equipment, and that's how we did it, man. We came up with 808 without no equipment.
You told me. You told me.
And we went in there and did it, and that's probably where a lot of people know me from, 808, because that was like one of our signature songs, and we still do it to this day.
Give Go-Go some advice to sustain longevity.
Only I can tell y'all is the guys that's coming up after me, listen to these older folk, man. I know we definitely are hard-headed, and we think we know it all. We get on stage. You ain't never been on the stage. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know, but they been around, and they know. So don't be like me. Get it. If they tell you do an album, do an album.
Yeah.
Do what they ask you to do. Don't feel like I got it. I know what I'm doing. So that's the only thing I can tell y'all, man, is listen, because a lot of these people been doing this before you and I put together, and they pretty much know the ins and outs of go-go because they really studied this craft. We just like the music, but a lot of us never learned the business side of it, and that's what we're lacking at.
So speaking of the business side, for me, go-go is an emotional roller coaster. I love it one day. The next day, I don't like it. The day after that, I'm head over heels.
Right.
What keeps you coming back?
I think the people, the energy, the seeing them dance, seeing girls take their shoes off and be in the club with their socks on, and I know you told me you don't like that.
That floor is so atrocious, ladies. They spit on that floor and do all kinds of things. Don't do that.
The hair, like I'm used to going into the go-go, and the way you came in, that's not how you leaving out. You coming out sweating, your shirt. You got on somebody else's shirt. You like, hold up, you didn't even have that shirt on. Yeah, I done seen it.
I done went in with a rap and came out with a bush.
See, and see, that's where else can you get that at? And that's as long as we doing that, man, I'm gonna keep coming. As long as people keep saying they want to hear it, I'm gonna keep trying to give y'all something to listen to, man. I'm gonna do my part.
This is a question that I'm definitely gonna ask you. Yep. The politics side of go-go. Yep, you knew I was going to ask BJ because you are.
I'm going to write a book about it.
You're an elder.
I'm going to write a book.
You're an elder.
I told everybody I am.
So the politics side of it, what can be done to bridge this gap and keep the culture thriving the way it needs to be? Because you get to see it from all aspects. As a manager, a lead talker, a band owner, a business owner, a promoter. You play all aspects of it.
Tough.
What can be done?
I really think that we need to knock down this wall that we have between the bigger bands and us, because I think that they don't understand us and we don't understand them. We blame them for a lot of things that we do, and they blame us for a lot of things that they go through. Let me kind of like explain it, because it's kind of like very deep, because I'm one of the guys that I've been around so long that I'm able to go and talk to Big G or White Boy or, or Funk. Like, I know these guys, and a lot of other bands don't get a chance to do that. And what we do is we point the fingers. You don't want to hear what we got to say, so we don't want to hear what y'all got to say. Why we got to respect y'all? Because y'all paved the way, but we're the new way. I feel like we both got to respect each other somewhere in between. I think that if we can all get everybody together, then I think that, it'll work. And we just need to listen. The old school guys don't feel like you can't listen to the new school, and your new school don't feel like you can't listen to the old school, because it all coincide together. I think that'll make it work.
But the wild part is, in order for you to understand the culture, you have to study where it came from. And by studying, that goes from listening to it, to actually reading literature on it, to studying up on the business side. And I feel like that's where the disconnect comes in, because it's generational. Like, this generation is used to instant. Everything instant. You can get on the internet. Yeah, you can microwave life.
Yep, right now.
You can microwave life. But I think it's the generational difference. So as an elder in the culture, what role are you willing to play to help bridge that gap?
I definitely reach out. I talk to everybody. I'm one of the guys that I'm on this crank circuit, whatever circuit they call this circuit we on.
They call it the chitlin circuit.
Oh, the chitlin circuit. That's fine.
I don't eat chitlins.
I don't eat them either.
Okay.
But, I'm one of the guys that's mostly like accepted in bounce beat. I'm accepted in, the chitlin circuit, and I'm accepted in the big league. So, because I've been around so long, and, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part. If I got to bridge that gap, because I'm kind of in between both sides, I'll do that. I just need a platform to do it on, because a lot of them guys over there will definitely listen to me. I done shows with them or work with them. So, and I think that if some of these top tier guys would step into some of their shows just to see them, I think they would feel a little different.
Yeah.
They'll definitely feel like, oh, he came out?
Yeah.
Oh, my. it's just the respect level is very low, and if we can get that up, then we'll all make it in this music.
Speaking of respect level, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get back into this crank from M.A.B 2.0 right here on Fans from the Stands. Y'all better stay still. And hey, while you have a moment of downtime, head on over to www.crankrock.com and get you some of the latest and greatest in Mcfadden attire. We'll be right back, guys.
Gang.
Right back at y'all. M.A.B 2.0. Come on. Hey, Capri, where you at, baby? I said fans understand. Fans understand. Come on. Hey, Montu. Come on, y'all. Hey. We were as one thing for a moment in time. And it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I'm letting you fly. 'Cause I know in your heart, boy, our love will never die. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, ain't no way you're gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. In the linger, boy, time can erase the feeling is strong. Boy, ain't no way you're gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Do-do-do, oh. Come on, BJ. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do, oh. Hey. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Uptown. Do-do-do, oh. It's outside. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do, oh.
I go.
Hey. Say I ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't beg you to stay. If you determine to leave, boy, I will not stand in your way. Inevitably, you'll be back again. 'Cause I know in your heart, boy, our love will never end. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, you know we ain't gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. In the linger, oh, time can't erase the feeling is strong. Boy, you know we ain't gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Do-do-do, oh.
16 Plaza, come on. Yeah. Rittenhouse, come on. I swear to God, yo. Yes, I do. Y'all remember old school, yo? Old school, new school. Fans from the stands, get up. Mitch Crab. But keep it Mitch Crab, y'all. Yeah!
No winning, no way.
In the front of the track.
In the trap.
Selling dope to the cargo.
It's going down.
Young nigga,
Put it down.
Off the map.
When I hit it with the whole 100 rounds.
Whole round.
young job with the
club with my
To the back.
wanna play with it going down.
Going down.
You ain't hesitating, really, let's get the blazing.
How we do
Hey,
it?
it's great, yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome down. 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 Hey, how it go?
Gangsta mode. Hey.
Posted in the front of the trap.
In the trap.
Selling dope till the sun goes
It's
down.
going down.
Take a from the good one right up on the
It's
mouth.
off the back.
When I hit it with the whole 100
The
rounds.
whole round.
I'm in the club right now.
Off the back.
Now you wanna play, bullets going down.
It's going down.
We don't hesitate, bullets get the blazing. Baby, it's great, yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome down, welcome down, welcome down, welcome down, welcome down,
Right.
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 welcome down,
Hey.
welcome down,
Right.
welcome down,
Right.
welcome down. We ain't hesitating when we hit it.
Walk that walk. Walk that walk.
Walk,
Walk that walk.
walk,
Walk that walk.
walk,
Walk that walk. Walk that walk.
walk.
Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Walk that walk. Let's go. Post it. One more time, see.
Posted in the front of the trap.
Trap.
Trails dope till the sun comes down.
Going down.
Take a from the good right up on the mouth.
Off the back.
When I hit him with the whole 100 rounds.
100 rounds.
I'm in the club, in the cloud. You wanna play, then the ball's going down.
going down.
We ain't hesitating,
Hey.
bullets get the blazing.
Blazing. Hey.
Baby, it's great, yeah.
It's
When we
great.
go, walk on down.
You better.
Walk,
You better.
walk,
You better.
walk,
Walk it down. You better.
walk.
Hey, you better.
Hey,
I say,
hey.
Michael Jackson, I'ma beat it. Michael Jackson, I'ma beat it.
Huh?
Michael Jackson, I'ma beat it.
Beat it.
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 Michael Jackson, I'ma